Right now, the entire crypto market is holding its breath. We are literally hours away from one of the most significant weekly candle closes in this entire bull cycle. A close that will officially confirm what we've been waiting for through months of brutal chop and painful consolidation. The true beginning of alt season. This isn't just another pump. This is the macro confirmation that the liquidity is now officially rotating out of Bitcoin and into the altcoin market, and it will launch projects like XRP, XLM, and HBER into a price discovery phase that will feel like a blur. If you have ever felt like you missed the boat, if you've been waiting for the undeniable signal to go all in on alts, pay attention. Because in less than 24 hours, we will have our answer. Welcome back to the channel. Let's look at the evidence on the ground. Over the past week, the narrative has completely flipped. It's no longer just a Bitcoin show. The altcoins are now decisively outperforming the king. Look at these numbers. HBAR is up over 13% on the weekly. XLM is up over 12%. ONO is up nearly 20%. And yes, while meme coins like MYRO are posting absurd 700% gains, often a sign of peak froth. The key takeaway is that liquidity is being generated. That money doesn't just disappear, it rotates. It flows from the hyper-speculative plays into the large-cap, fundamentally strong altcoins like XRP, which itself is up a very respectable 10.6% on the week, a massive move for a $100+ billion market cap asset. The most critical metric flashing right now is the altcoin season index, which has surged to 84. This is its highest level since December 2024. The rule of thumb is that anything over 75 confirms that alt season is here, as it means over 75% of the top 50 altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin over the past 90 days. The index exploded from 67 earlier this week. That's a massive momentum shift. Here's the catch. We haven't officially confirmed it yet. In crypto, we don't trade on wicks, we trade on closes. And we are now in the final 20-hour crucible before the weekly candle closes. There are two charts you need to watch like a hawk. 1. Ethereum. Ethereum is the bellwether for the entire altcoin market. For alt season to be officially confirmed, we need a weekly close above its 2021 all-time high of $4,884. We've wicked above it, but a strong, decisive close above this level is the green light. It signals that the largest altcoin has broken free from its past and is entering a new paradigm. This would trigger a tidal wave of momentum across the entire sector. 2. Total 3. The altcoin market cap. This chart measures the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is challenging its own historic highs from 2021 and the peak we saw in December 2024. A weekly close above this level would be an undeniable technical confirmation that alt season is not just beginning. It's accelerating. This weekly close isn't just another data point. It is the final gatekeeper. A successful break and close above these levels tells every institutional and retail trader on the planet that the risk-on rotation is real and it's time to allocate to alts. So what happens if we get this confirmation? Let's talk about what true alt season actually looks like, because I think many new investors don't truly understand the sheer explosive power of this phase. If we use history as a blueprint, specifically the 2017 cycle, we are about to enter a period of gains that will feel like a dream. I'm not talking about 50% or 100%. I'm talking about life-changing, multi-thousand% moves. Let's take a trip down memory lane to the last true alt season. Dogecoin Doge went from a low of $0.003 to a high of 74 cents. That's a 24,000% plus gain. Solana, SOL, ran from around $1.50 to over $260. A 17,000% plus move. Binance Coin, BNB, exploded from $35 to $690. Cardano, ADA, surged from 17 cents to $3.10. These weren't isolated events. This was the entire market. The liquidity waterfall I've talked about before goes into overdrive. Money pours out of Bitcoin into Ethereum and then absolutely floods into large cap alts, then mid caps, then small caps. The gains compound exponentially and happen breathtakingly fast. For this cycle, that could mean Bitcoin reaching $150,000 to $200,000, Ethereum challenging $10,000 plus. XRP, with its perfect storm of fundamentals, could easily target $10 plus. This isn't hopium. This is the historical precedent set by market cycles when liquidity is abundant and sentiment peaks. With 20 hours to go, what should you do? Now is not the time for panic or impulsive moves. It's time for a disciplined strategy. Do not FOMO. The worst thing you can do right now is chase a green 50% pump on some random low-cap coin because you're afraid of missing out. That is how you get wrecked. The real gains are sustained and systematic. Know your levels. For established alts like XRP, strong support sits between $2.60 to $2.75. Any pullback into this zone before the breakout is a gift, not a cause for concern. For XLM, watch the 31 to 33 cents area. For HBR, the key zone is $0.165 to $0.195. Use weakness to add to your positions. Have an exit plan? Yes, we are bullish, but you must have a plan. Know where your take-profit targets are. Know what price would invalidate your thesis and cause you to exit. Emotional trading is the #1 killer of profits in alt season. Stay focused on the weekly close. That is your signal. Everything before that is just noise. We are on the precipice of a paradigm shift. The fear and greed index is back to 52, neutral territory, which means there is still so much room to run. The Fed is about to cut rates, unleashing a tsunami of liquidity. All of the fundamental stars are aligning. Now, the technicals are about to confirm it. This is what we've been waiting for. I will be monitoring this weekly close closely and will update you all tomorrow with a full analysis. If you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss it. Follow me on Twitter for real-time thoughts as we approach the close. The next 20 hours will be critical. This is Crypto Usama. Thanks for watching. Stay smart and get ready.